This is my game. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Welcome to the show.
This is on the new phone, which is way better than the old phone. Relax. Let's go. I want this. Thank you. These are a bunch of assholes I can throw apples at. You want an apple, motherfucker? Or just straight punch? Punch, motherfucker. Huh? What you gonna do with that? Huh? What you gonna do with that? You stand there? You fucking stand there and take it? You just stand there and take it, motherfucker. You think you got something? Huh? Now we're in the airplane. There's 100 people here versus me. In the map, I'm not used to playing such a small game. It's so little bitty. I don't mind it being little bitty, just as long as I have my friend Kitty. Kitty cat. Everybody's jumping. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna jump to Gattaca. Gattaca. Doesn't appear to be no guns in there. Come on, dude.
The first major obstacle in this game is to find a gun.
Right.
Because depending on when the people can jump, depending on how fast you free fall to the earth, they'll just be waiting for you to pop a cap in your ass. And nobody wants that.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, this little bullshit.
Another major innovation that's cool about this game is that you can hear the footsteps of your enemies. And it shows little footsteps and gunshots on the map, so you can know which direction you're going to have somebody show up at. And that's handy. And it's also good for helping you figure out, like, it keeps your beta brainwave activated and, you know, ready for fucking action, baby.
Okay, we gotta get into the circle area, or we're gonna have problems. You don't want to have problems. I'm probably gonna have to turn it off. I think they're here.
And sometimes if your people went to go shopping and they show up at the door, you'd be like, oh man, I might lose. You don't want to lose. What you want to do is just run forward and then get up and answer the door. Just keep running forward like this guy. You see him running? There's no one controlling him. No, watch. He's gonna fall right into this thing. Boom. Nice, stuck. Because that's where I regain control. Fortunately, I didn't get my ass shot the fuck off. But it's alright. Like right now, I'm gonna roll a doober. And I'm gonna watch this. They're coming right for you.
Dude's running to a... What the fuck is this? So they got my characters in some sort of bomb. What is this on me? Oh, hell no. You gotta run like that. They're bombing me. I don't give a fuck. I don't either. I got the pizza. I got them to deliver us some pizza, although they don't deliver out here. I got on the phone with them. I said, I'm going to get motherfucking pizza with 2 liters, and I sure as hell did. Run like hell. You don't want to be outside of the circle zone. Oh, shit. Well, see, at least when I pressed the black screen and I fucked it up, it didn't totally kick me out of my game, or my recording did. But I could just start over, and that's alright. I appreciate that. I need to turn the volume light up. There we go. What's this? What did you say? Can we play this too?
It's rather basic. A black background with a Polybius logo, copyright information and credits. And nothing else.
Polybius.
However, compared to contemporary games from 1981, one thing stands out. The logo is unusually large and detailed.
We're coming right for you.
Back then, fancy graphics were confined to the printed marquees. Every kilobyte of the ROM was valuable. So most game titles were rendered in the standard font, or on a much smaller scale.
Oh shit.
This did change over the next few years, and by 1983, larger, more lavishly designed title screens were more common. The closest match in terms of style might be from Nintendo. Their games favour large, bold titles with similar lettering. Perhaps Polybius drew inspiration from Versus Pinball or Duck Hunt. Of course, both of these date to 1984, which makes Polybius' 1981 claimed year of release look spurious. Perhaps it was just ahead of its time. Another detail from this screenshot is the font used for the smaller text. Those with a keen eye might recognise a similarity to those used by Williams games, such as Defender or Robotron.
Where did I get those pins?
And it's definitely a close match. Not identical.
Sorry.
The smallest 5-pixel high text does match Robotron,
Sit it down.
but the larger 7-pixel text does not. There is one game that comes closer. Nearly a perfect match. And while still a Williams title, it's the much less well-known Bubbles. It's still not a pixel-perfect fit, but it is closer than any other. The minor differences could be attributed to font hinting, JPEG artifaction, or perhaps a deliberate alteration. In any case, the text is distinctly Williams. Either Polybius is some lost prototype, or the image was fabricated by someone who drew influence from their games.
Give me that prowler suit. Give me that mask.
The screenshot has been around for almost as long as the myth, and is likely the original source for the turquoise bubble-lettered logo. It doesn't exactly give us much to go on, and it certainly doesn't reveal what the gameplay might have been like.
Run like hell.
There are some that claim to reveal more of Polybius,
We made it.
such as these vector-esque images distributed on the now-defunct PolybiusLives.com.
Polybius lives.
First emerging around April in 2008, there's little supporting evidence for their veracity. All signs point to a fan-made creation.
No such game exists.
Besides, it doesn't make sense. If you had the ROMs and were able to take screenshots of a functioning game, why not show it in motion? To see the game running would be a revelation.
I'm coming for you. I need just to...
There have been multiple people who claim to hold the Polybius ROMs, and yet there's no sign of them anywhere. However, there is no shortage of gameplay footage out there. These are all fan-made interpretations, impressions of what Polybius may have been like.
It's a bombed out area.
One of the first emerged around April 2004,
So it can
distributed by a site called GoodDealGames.com, the original source unknown. With a
this phone
spooky
has
icon,
multiple volumes.
it's clearly supposed to evoke the myth, and those who are brave enough to run it are given a warning.
Oh,
The Polybius video game has been linked to impaired memory and psychological changes.
fuck yeah.
Gameplay may cause epileptic seizures in susceptible individuals.
Because you earned it.
Do you still want to continue?
I guess so. Let's go.
Click OK, and you'll be met with the familiar title screen, reformatted for a 4:3 monitor, with the logo rapidly flashing while a sound effect plays. A sequence of rising tones.
Can I get this stuff?
The flashing continues until you press a key,
I want this gun.
and then nothing.
I gotta go.
The game exits with a fatal error, and a message box that reads, April Fools, send this urban legend to a friend.
Is that movie you shot?
Interestingly enough, if you take the executable into a hex editor, you'll find the 2 megabyte file is not quite what it seems.
You're dead.
The first 10 kilobytes consist of some data. The rest? Empty space, acres of zeros, terminated with a few bytes of text. April Fool. So we can write that one off as an obvious joke. But there is another game that has become the dominant example when searching for Polybius gameplay. It came from a site at Zinnislotion.com, the supposed developers of the original.
See you.
But the site explains that it's just a fan-made attempt to recreate what might have been.
52.
Launch the executable and you're presented with the obligatory warning screens. Do not play this game, etc. And ominous mentions of cognitive interfaces and higher functions.
I think all that stuff you're hearing about for the Polybius game that didn't exist is actually what is going on in any video game or TV watching situation. So don't worry about it. And then at the very end, watch me. I run into that machine gun fire, and I'm killed because I don't notice so quick that half my health is being shredded down by every shot of that fucking weapon. But I'm gonna make a couple more of these because these are extremely fun to make, and there's a lot of there's actually a lot of encoded information inside a video game. I mean, this is pretty lifelike for a phone. Come on, if you can play this on a phone or a tablet, this is fucking awesome. Because this is some days I can't be killed. Other days I can't fucking save my ass to fuck for nothing. And always remember, they're coming right for you.
There's a host of extra settings here. some relating to auditory entrainment, subliminals, and color strobe, which disable some elements of the game. Others are more fanciful, however. REM imprinting, gameplay amnesia, operant paradigm triggers. Countless settings designed to inspire the right level of paranoia. Cracking open the executable's resources reveals the game was made in Dark Basic, a game creation tool. Using a more specialized tool called Dark Explorer, we can reveal all of the game's assets, graphics, sound effects, etc.
Etc.
All of these subliminal aspects are laid bare. A variety of messages written in dark grey flashed briefly during gameplay. Obey, consume, submit. It's like something straight out of They Live.
Yeah.
The sound effects are similar. Most are synthetic tones, but some feature voice recordings and sounds of breathing. Presumably, these are played at a barely audible level.
I need consumables.
Why don't you play?
Whoa.
Try the game.
Play the game, Michael.
Altogether, a pretty neat package.
Play the game, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Why did you do? If I were you, I would address that question to myself.
Play the game, Michael.
What's happened? You were there, Michael. You know exactly what you did.
It's John Connor, too. Look at that kid. Right. I like how his guts shit out of his neck and then become a suit. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on here. He hasn't had much of cold experience.
Myself. My name is Trickster.
Particular passion for creating fictional arcade games, such as Space Paranoid seen in Tron, or the eponymous cabinet from The Last Starfighter.
What kind of gun does he got?
It's a fantastic fan-made